Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So, we are vlogging again. I haven't vlogged the last 2 weeks because I have quite literally been doing nothing but waiting. So yeah, I have like a shit ton of work to do, but I haven't been able to get on with it because I need answers from my tutors and I haven't got them basically. So I spent the last 2 weeks just waiting for them to answer me. They've been completely ignoring me. So that's interesting. You know, I think we've all been ghosted by a friend, but to be ghosted by your own tutors who are supposed to be teaching you is really just something else. So, you know. So yeah, I haven't been able to get on with anything, but at this point I have less than 3 weeks left and I have about 4 months worth of work to do. So that's interesting. So despite the fact that I still don't have answers, I literally cannot afford to wait for them anymore. I have to get started and hope that I guessed right, because I literally don't know half of what I've got to do. I'm just guessing what I have to do and hopefully I guessed right. So yeah, it's been quite stressful because I don't really know what I'm doing basically, but I'm just gonna try and get on with stuff anyway and we'll see where it goes basically. So I'm currently not able to shoot anything because my room is currently sort of been taken over by a shoot that I am doing. I'll do like a cutaway so you can see what I'm doing, but basically I'm doing a time lapse of flowers dying for one of my many projects, but that's set up there. It's already been set up for an entire week and they've only just started to die, so I'm thinking it's going to be like at least another week until this is done. So yeah, but that is taking up all of the space that I have to shoot on, so I can't shoot anything else until until the flowers die basically. So yeah, and like this, I don't even want to think about how long it's going to take me to edit this together, because I did do a time lapse of the sky that I went to my grandparents' house and I set up a camera in their conservatory and shot through the ceiling. But I was only taking photos, like you just heard the camera go off there to take a photo. But yeah, when I was doing the sky one, I was only taking photos like every 5 minutes. And it was only for like 12 hours, not even that. Whereas this has been going for a week now and it's been taking a photo every 2 minutes, 24/7. So I did the maths, and by the time these die, I'm going to have to edit over 10,000 photos. So yeah, that's a thing that I'm doing. But honestly, I'm just trying not to think about that right now. I'm just letting it shoot and getting on with the other stuff, and then I'll come back to that like later basically. So as I'm filming this, it is Monday the 18th of January. I actually have a study day planned with Charlie tomorrow, which I'm actually very excited about because one, I think it'll be fun because I get to study with Charlie all day, but also it'll be good to like get some things ticked off. So because I'm going to be basically working all day tomorrow, I'm going to make sure I don't overdo it today so that I still have like the energy to do it tomorrow. So today I think I'm going to tidy my room because honestly it is the worst it has ever been. I mean, partly it's because I've had to take everything off my chest of drawers because usually I have quite a lot of crap on there, and I've had to move it to like my desk and just on the floor and stuff, so my room is a tip. Like, I haven't emptied the bins in like 2 weeks. You heard the camera go off again, and it's just like I've just got stuff everywhere. Like, I need to put clothes away. Like, I haven't put my washing away in like 3 weeks. Like, I literally haven't put my washing away since last year. Like, how bad is that? And yeah, I just need to tidy up. I mean, there'll still be a few things that I can't put away because they belong on that chest of drawers, and obviously I can't touch that. So yeah, there'll still be a few miscellaneous things lying around, but most of it I should be able to clean up, and I also like really need to dust. So yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day, I mean it's already 12:30, so the day's kind of half over already, but I'm gonna spend the rest of the day tidying up. One, so that I can live in a clean space, and two, because I'm moving out later this year, I'm thinking of filming a room tour, you know, before I like leave this room forever, which I'm like so excited for. But yeah, I thought I'd film a room tour, but obviously in order to do that, I need to tidy the fuck up. So yeah, I'm just gonna get tidying. basically, and try not to think about the 10,000 photos I've got to edit. Okay, it is Thursday. So, I didn't vlog Tuesday because, well, I did vlog, but just not for this vlog. I was vlogging for a study with me video, because I spent Tuesday doing a study day with Charlie. I got loads of work done, which is great. It just wasn't in this vlog. That study with me video will go up on Wednesday when you see this, so subscribe if you want to see that. And yeah, yesterday I kind of just did fuck all of nothing because I was tired after Tuesday. However, today I'm kind of I am working, but it probably just doesn't seem like work, because I'm playing The Sims and also Minecraft, but it is work. Because basically for cultural studies, one of our topics is Afrofuturism, and I mean, kind of, that's the title of it, but really, when you actually look at what they want you to do, it's really just futurism, it's not really Afrofuturism. So, you know, I've decided to focus on architecture, as in like what do you think architecture will look like in the future. So I've been playing around on Minecraft and Sims to build some mock-ups of buildings I designed. So yeah, it doesn't seem like work, but it is work. I've also had a shower, as you can see by my messy wet hair, but I got post and I'm very excited to show you. So, it came in a huge box. I ordered books basically because, you know, I think is it the 20th anniversary editions of Harry Potter that, I mean, they started coming out like what, 3-4 years ago at this point, and I'm one of those people that bought every single house edition in both paperback and hardback. So yeah, I'm one of those people. Leave me alone. It's my money and I can spend it how I want to. So I have, basically I have eight copies of each book. So I have 4 paperback and 4 hardback copies of each book in the series basically. And I completed that for Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. But up until today, like literally 5 minutes ago, I only had the Slytherin and Gryffindor paperback version of Prisoner of Azkaban, and I had no Goblet of Fire. But that's different now, because, well, basically I got an email from Waterstones, like last week, to alert me to the fact that there was this special edition of Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas, available at Waterstones. And obviously I was like, I want that, because it's pretty and it has, I love this colour, this is like my favourite blue. It has these gorgeous blue sprayed edges and it's got like special bonus content, so obviously I was going to get that. But then while I was there, I also saw Lore by Alexander Bracken, and I am honestly like so excited to read this. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to reading it, but I will be reading it relatively soon. So, you know, I picked up these two. You know, and then also at the same time I was literally like on the Waterstones website adding things to my basket, and then Charlie messaged me being like, oh, the prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is available for pre-order right now. So I was immediately like screaming, because if you weren't watching the vlogs last year, first of all, why not? Go and watch them. You'll know that I love A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Yeah, absolutely fucking adore them. I know the third book is coming out later this year, and I didn't know there was going to be a prequel, so obviously I immediately pre-ordered that as well. That is a pre-order though, so that won't be here for a little while yet. But while I was on there, I was already ordering like 3 or 4 books, so I was like, well, while I'm here, I may as well order the rest of the Harry Potter special editions that I haven't got yet. Which is, like, I feel the need to justify it, okay? I know it will seem silly, and no, I do not need those, but I absolutely adore Harry Potter, and I started the collection and I want to finish it. I know a lot of people no longer approve of it at all because of the whole J.K. Rowling sitch last year, but my view on it is I don't support her in any way. Like, we've been over this 100 times before, but at this point she has so much money that me buying a couple £100 worth of books means nothing to her, because she doesn't even get all of that money, she only gets part of it. And it, like, when you think about how much money she has, my little bit is gonna mean nothing to her. So that's kind of how I see it, but just know that I don't support her in any way. But yeah, J.K. Rowling aside, the reason I decided to pick them up now was, well, 1, I was already on the website, and 2, because I'm going to be moving out later this year, obviously I will then have to be much more careful with my money, and I won't have very much to spare at all. So I thought I may as well get them all out of the way and buy them now while I do still have some spare money, so then I don't have to worry about it. And then in the future I'll probably ask for the other editions for like birthday or Christmas as they come out. But I think they'll be a lot more spaced out now because they're releasing it on like each book's 20th anniversary, and the last 3 books were released a fair bit of time apart, whereas the first 4 were released fairly consecutively. But yeah, anyway, I will now show you all of the ridiculous amount of books I've got. It came in a huge box, it was like this big. So yeah, I have the Hufflepuff and the Ravenclaw paperback versions of Prisoner of Azkaban. I already have the Slytherin and Gryffindor ones. I then have all 4 house editions of the hardback Prisoner of Azkaban books, all 4 houses in paperback of Goblet of Fire, and all 4 houses in hardback of Goblet of Fire. So yeah, I won't tell you how much I spent because I don't want to think about it. But yeah, that's the haul for today. Do you know, something I do really like about the 20th anniversary editions is the way they've done the colours for the paperbacks and the hardbacks. They kind of alternate. So like for Prisoner of Azkaban, you can see that the paperback is this like full blue, but the hardback is black with blue accents. Whereas for Goblet of Fire, it's the opposite. So it's the hardback that is all blue and it's the paperback that is black. But they all have like coloured pages. And also like they have the scarf colours on the hardbacks as well. So yeah, I think that's really cool, and that's something they've consistently done. So yeah, I now need to find somewhere to put them. Because, you know, I didn't really think about the fact that I was going to have to put them somewhere when I bought them. But I'm going to have to find somewhere to put them. So yeah, wish me luck with that. And then I'm going to carry on building in The Sims, which is work, okay? I've been hit by a bus. Yeah, so clearly not doing that great this morning. I haven't got a clue what day it is, so I'm not even going to try and guess because honestly it could be any day. But yeah, I had a really bad flare-up of my chronic fatigue last night, and now I feel like I've been hit by a bus. So it's actually already 11:30. I've just been, well, I played a few video games, but well, I can't sit up in my chair anymore basically, so I'm over here to have a lie down now. And yeah, I'm just gonna like watch movies and chill for the rest of the day basically, because I literally don't have the energy to do anything else. And hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. I don't know what day tomorrow is, because I truly couldn't even place a guess at what day it is. So yeah, gonna watch movies now and have a lie down. And hopefully I'll feel a bit better by tomorrow. Okay, I'm feeling better this morning, which is good because I really can't afford to not feel better. So yeah, basically well, I'm not 100% sure because the problem with a lot of my disabilities is that they all kind of overlap, and a lot of them have very similar symptoms, and so sometimes it's hard to tell exactly which one it is. But I'm pretty sure that was a silent migraine that I just had for 2 days. But at the same time, it could have just been a bad flare-up of chronic fatigue, because I did spend all of Tuesday working, and I also went for a walk in the woods with my mum sometime over the last week, so it could have been those two things combined. So I don't really know, but the point is I was feeling shitty and now I'm feeling less shitty, which is good. I'm still not feeling 100% though, so I'm not gonna... Did that make sense? I'm still not feeling... Yeah, that did make sense. But the point is I'm not going to be doing any writing or hardcore work because I'm still a little bit lethargic and I don't want to push it and make it worse. So I'm just going to be sitting and editing photos all day because this time lapse I've got going on is well, it's still going on, as you just heard there, and I have over 10,000 photos to edit. Well, technically it's been going for 10 days, so no, it's been going for 12 days, and I have 14,000 photos, but technically it's only half of that amount, so it's about 7,500, because there's like 2 for each photo because I have the JPEG and the RAW file for each photo. But yeah, it's still going to be going for a couple of days, so by the time it's finished I'm still going to have to edit about 10,000 photos, and my due date is in 10 days. So you know, if you just do the basic maths, that's about 1,000 photos a day that I've got to edit. And it's 11:30 and I've edited 28 photos. So yeah, despite the fact that, I mean, like, even though I'm actively choosing not to do writing today, honestly, like, editing these photos is literally the only thing I can do right now that is actually work-based, because the only other 2 things I've got to do is I've got a lot of writing to do, so I've got to do planning and evaluating and, you know, research and stuff that I totally did before I did the shoots. But then I also need to do a couple more shoots, but I can't do any more shoots until this time lapse is over because it's taking up the only surface that I can shoot on. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way through all of these many photos that I have to edit. I think in order to try and retain what little sanity I still have left, I'm going to alternate between editing some photos and playing a video game. I think I'm going to do it like every half an hour. So I'll edit photos for half an hour, play a video game for half an hour, and just keep going like that and see how many photos I can get done today. So yeah, what are you guys doing with your Saturday? Hopefully something a little more exciting. Or if not exciting, at least less mind-numbing. So yeah, I'm going to be editing photos, but first I think I'm going to do some yoga because I've been basically curled up in my bed for 2 days in pain, so I really need to stretch. So I think I'm going to do that and then I'll get to editing the photos. Okay, so I'm sat on the floor, clearly. I'm waiting for the photos to transfer off the camera so that I can clear the memory card and set it off again. This has been going for 13 days now. The good news is though, is that the flowers are pretty much dead at this point. I think I'm going to leave it until day 14, so it'll have been like a full 2 weeks, because that's like a nice round number, I guess. I mean, like, in an ideal world, I'd wait for, like, literally, like, the heads of the flowers to fall off, but that's gonna be, like, another 2 weeks, and I don't have that sort of time. But yeah, I thought I'd just finish the vlog while I'm waiting for that to happen. So I did do a little bit of photo editing, but it didn't go quite as planned because, like, literally 5 minutes after I'd finished vlogging, I'd suddenly had a chronic headache, which wiped me out for a good few hours. And then, I mean, I took some painkillers, but the problem with taking a lot of painkillers is they kind of make me feel a bit fuzzy. So it's like, it gets rid of the pain, mostly, but then I also can't, like, hear myself think. So, you know, thankfully though, editing photos is not a very taxing task. I don't really need to use my brain for that because I already did the actual edit, so I chose what I wanted the photo to look like. So I was literally just Control V and then save each photo, so it wasn't particularly taxing. Honestly, the most taxing part was having to sit in the chair. So yeah, I managed to edit 100 photos though, which is like, normally that would be like a lot of photos, but when you consider I've got, I mean, by the time I finished this time lapse, it'll be like nearly 10,000 photos, so yeah. And this project is due in 10 days, by the way. Well, I mean, technically 9 now because today is over. So yeah, I mean, if you just do the basic maths there, you know, if I had 10 days and I have 10,000 photos, then that would be 1,000 photos a day, and I'm already 900 photos behind. So, you know. Yeah, but basically I just I haven't got a lot done. Yeah. There's no other way to say it, really. But you know, hopefully next week will be better. I mean, I've still got to get through tomorrow, which is Sunday, I believe. Honestly, you could tell me it was Tuesday and I'd believe you at this point because I have no proof to the contrary. But yeah, I think it's Sunday because I've got to edit this vlog and I've also got to edit another video. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll fill up to doing that tomorrow and then we can kind of start Monday. Hopefully not being in pain, but we'll see. That might be too much to hope for. Oh, and also, oh my god, I completely forgot. I got accepted into university. I think I did film a very brief clip on my phone because I got an email from UCAS saying I needed to check my account thingy. And yeah, I got accepted. I applied to Norwich and I got in. Technically it is a conditional offer, but the only condition is that I pass my college course, which is kind of a given. And yeah, also they didn't even want to interview me, they just accepted me, which I'm like, on the one hand I'm really grateful for because I know that given the circumstances I'm gonna have to do it over Teams or Zoom, and I really hate video calls, and so I was like I've been psyching myself up for that for months because I knew it was like likely that they'd want to interview me and that it wasn't going to be in person realistically. But they didn't want to interview me because they just said, yeah, your portfolio is great, we want you. Which is like, on the one hand is great because I don't want to do a Zoom interview, but on the other hand I'm like, I spent like 3 months psyching myself up and like preparing notes and everything, and now you like don't even want to interview me. So yeah, it is exciting. I'm maybe not quite as excited as most other people would be because, I don't know, like I never really expected anything less, which sounds really big-headed, but yeah, as I've explained before, I'm just good at academic stuff, so. And also, I mean, I'm not going to uni until 2022 because I've deferred for a year because I need a year to like get my shit together, and also because I want to make sure this pandemic is like really over. I mean, it's not even like a little bit over at this point because, yeah, I mean, we're not even going to get into that because, yeah, my photos have finished transferring now, which is great, and I'm tired and also hungry. So I'm going to eat something, go to bed, and hopefully I feel better tomorrow. yeah, that is the end of the vlog now. So thank you for watching. Like it if you enjoyed, comment down below, and I don't know, just chat. Tell me what you've got up to this week. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video.